Our whole life is filled with distraction. But what happens between those moments? Well, we asked 3 people to sit and wait. No prompts. No distractions. Each person reacted differently. But they all reached for the same thing. Some gave in almost instantly, but anyone will eventually give in. So, is there even a choice anymore? Or is it an instinct?
It's definitely there on my bedside table, and most days I'd say it's probably the first thing I check.
I think, it's probably one of the first things I check. I don't know how many times I check it per day, but it would be quite frequently.
I always have my phone with me, so I have the notifications that pop up, but I probably, on average, check it every 10 minutes.
It definitely feels like I just do it habitually. It's not even a thought most of the time. I feel like I'm definitely less used to boredom than I used to be.
It generally comes when I get bored and I just want something to do or something to check or anything like that.
It can get addictive at times. I think it's more addictive than not.
I use it a lot for social media.
Messages.
Facebook Marketplace is probably one of my worst.
Instagram, just instant there, check all the stories, click across.
Or email sometimes as well, I'll just open that.
But even then, I enjoy learning about stuff, even if it seems kind of dumb and useless. And the phone allows me to do that.
When I went to Japan, overseas, I took my phone with me, and I had left the phone in the hotel prior to leaving for the snowfields. So I literally didn't have my phone for the whole day. I was pretty anxious that I was going to miss something, or I was going to get a message from someone I wouldn't be able to reply.
I think I don't even get bored because I'm already reaching for the phone. The phone is the first thing, and then I get bored if it's not there.
When I reach for it, I'm thinking about what my first thing I'm going to do is, or if I was thinking about something the night before, I'd be nervous in anticipation as to what was going to come up on the search feed.
If I'm studying for a big chunk of time, I guess it's really easy and convenient that I can pick up my phone for 10 minutes and then put it back down.
I'm a pretty anxious person, so if I'm having a moment where I've got a bit more stuff that's causing anxiety to go on in my life, then I often find my phone and other stuff like that as an escape, because I don't have to think about the thing that's worrying me.
I think I try and get into the habit in the morning sometimes, if I check my phone straight away, then I'll generally leave it in my room and then go make a cup of tea. We've got a sunroom, so I'll go sit out there and just kind of sit there with tea and just kind of look out and enjoy the sun, I guess. Sometimes I try and make that conscious effort to leave my phone in my room so I can just kind of sit and just enjoy it, the peace and everything.
I think I would avoid going without my phone, or without moments of silence. I'd prefer to be on my phone doing something.
When stuff like TikTok and Instagram Reels and that kind of thing became more prevalent, I feel like it became harder to stop. It's not easy to make that choice, even if you know that it's good.
So I recently went on a 3-day hike without my phone. So that was camping in the wilderness without any social interaction or any type of device whatsoever. I had an EPUB, but that was about it. It made me stop and imagine what life would be like without a phone or without any devices. And you're able to just take in so much more around you, and you're able to you can just sense more without looking down at your phone. You're able to look around and see everything. I mean, there's been lots of times where I've scrolled for hours and I've lost track of time.
Because you always go into it looking for not having to think about something and seeing something funny and having a laugh. But I think it's when you get to something that isn't like that, and then you realize what you've been doing, and that you've maybe found like one good video over the course of like half an hour.
When I'm away on trips and stuff like that, or like concerts especially, like I'll take like 1 or 2 photos and then put my phone down because I want to enjoy the rest of it. Especially when I'm around friends and everything, I don't like being on my phone because I feel like I'm removing myself a little bit. Because I notice in conversations sometimes, like if I get a message and somebody's even just like trying to organize something, I'll be distracted from the conversation and just repeating like the same question because I didn't quite catch on, even though they'd explained themselves a couple times.
I feel like there's an element of human connection that a lot of people, because they're always on their phones at group gatherings, are unable to just talk to someone and be willing to sit in silence if they're not part of the conversation at hand. If it's like a group of 5 people and then you have just one guy who's not really talking, so he'll just go on his phone for a bit. But yeah, I think there's definitely an element of human connection that people are looking to fill time.
We're so keen to catch like a video or like a photo or a memory on our phones so that we can look at it in 30 years time, that it kind of takes away from the fact that we're living in the moment right then and there. It's really hard to live for yourself when you're focused on capturing the moment for yourself in 25 years and like your friends and family and other places. And I think that's really valuable as well, but I guess it's striking like a fine balance between those two things that you've got to do.
If we're on our phones, we're just disconnecting from reality, so we're not actively engaged basically in our life. We're addicted to a screen, looking at a screen and not looking at the world around us.